This story is just so. This story is just legendary. This is just a legendary night. The most goated, well, one of the most goated, a pretty goated night. It was a pretty goated night. And it contains the sidebar ass niggas. You guys are probably gonna hear about the sidebar ass niggas a lot throughout the existence of this channel because, bruh, the sidebar ass niggas, we just get into some dumb shit. I probably already talked about them on this channel already and just don't remember. I really don't know. But, it's five niggas. Me, Nobody Next, The God. We got JJ, Melvin, Josiah, and Chris. Now, I'm pretty sure most of these people have been in story times before, minus maybe JJ, I think, or maybe Chris. But regardless, these are the sidebar ass niggas. Their names are probably gonna change throughout many of the stories because I be forgetting the names, except for Josiah and Melvin, because those names, those fake names have like an inside joke attached to them, but not the point. Anyway, this was a legendary night and it takes place during the second semester of my freshman year at college. So this was like not even that long ago. This was probably like 6-7 months ago. But this takes place during what we call a sidebar night, which is when the five sidebar ass niggas convene and do some dumb shit. The homie Melvin and Josiah, they brought some juice for the night. You feel me? Check the vocab if you don't know what juice is, or context clues. Hello, nigga, inferencing. This is a sidebar night and off rip. Niggas is off the goop, off the juice, playing Smash. You feel me? Pyramid remains, rise up. You know, shout out Corin 2, Joy-Con boys forever. But Pyramithra, come on. Anyway, so we're playing Smash, niggas is lit, and then boom, faded freestyling. It's just, we gotta check off all the boxes of niggatry. All the niggatry boxes just have to be checked off. Literally, we're faded freestyling at this point, and then boom, out of body, next level, god tier dancing. Niggas was sturdy as fuck. When you're off the juice and you hear music, you just can't help but just get live. And I remember this so vividly because this was the night that surround sound just dropped. Surround sound just dropped. Shout out GD Jid. That's a New York City kid plus ATL. Me, I'm from the Ville, but I know them towns well. Before I had a deal, I was giving niggas hell. Now I'm giving niggas deals and they giving niggas hell. Anyway, shout out Cole, but that's not the point. JID had just dropped surround sound this night, so we was getting turned to surround sound. You feel me? I'm an anomaly. I turn it. You know, I'm not about to sing the whole song, but so that was live as fuck. But then eventually niggas get hungry, so we're like, fuck it, let's go to McDonald's at 4 a.m. Yes, at this point it is literally 4 a.m. We have gone through like 3 to 4 hours of just straight niggatry, and now it's 4 a.m. and we're like, time to go to McDonald's. And at this point, Melvin is the only one of us that is like able to drive because he didn't have any juice, or I guess he had a little juice many hours prior. Don't drive off the juice. He didn't drive off the juice, but like I usually say don't try any of this at home, but like actually really real life, do not drive off the juice at home. But anyway, so we pull up to McDonald's. The entire drive to McDonald's had to have been hell for this Melvin because we were just being the most annoying, faded, off the juice, crunk niggas on the planet. Literally, like, we got to the McDonald's drive-thru and it just didn't end, bro. We was just being niggas, straight niggatry. This is gonna be horrible to censor, but niggas doing niggas shit. And when we get to the McDonald's drive-thru, we see the homie, we're gonna call him Zeke. We see the homie Zeke out of nowhere. He went to our college too, but like this was just at a random McDonald's. We weren't even that close to campus either. Like this nigga was just at a random McDonald's at 4 a.m. The fact that it was 4 a.m. and I was like, what? Why is this nigga in the same McDonald's drive-thru as us? But so Zeke makes music. And that's actually how we met because the producer-artist combo is lethal. Shout out Smino and Monty, Team Minus and fucking Cole, Christo and JID. I could go on, but the producer-artist combo is lethal. So that's how we met, you feel me? I be making beats, occasional rapper, but he like sings and shit. So beside the point, but basically I stick half my body out of the window. Half of me is out of the window at this point, and I start screaming his own lyrics from the whip, and he sticks his head out of his whip and he starts screaming his lyrics back at me, and everybody is just lit as fuck. It's just the most stupid shit ever. And we're screaming our lyrics back and forth. Everybody's like hype except for Melvin because like, honestly, I gotta know what this had to be like for this nigga Melvin because, bruh, this nigga was the only one of us that was not off the juice. And out of nowhere, the McDonald's intercom, which was silent this whole time. That's part of why, like, we were getting so lit because, like, we were just waiting here for, like, at least 30 to 40 minutes. No response. So we're just waiting there. And we know it's open because there's like hella other cars in the line and shit. And finally the intercom turns on after so many minutes. And the employee is this old nigga. And he starts yelling at Zeke. And he's like, yo, get out of my restaurant. Bro, this nigga starts yelling at Zeke and he's like, get out of my restaurant. And everything gets dead silent. It's like, oh shit. It's like when you get yelled at by the teacher. No, it's like when you and your cousin are lit and then one of your parents like starts to get mad at you guys and you get yelled at and then everybody gets dead silent because it's just low-key like awkward now. And but like it's low-key funny too. So JJ and I are trying so hard not to laugh, and then the intercom comes onto our lane and then this starts screaming at us too, and he goes, I'm not serving you. He literally says, you have a good morning somewhere else, and the intercom just shuts off. And mind you, I could barely hear what this nigga was saying because it was so quiet. Like, why was it so quiet? But basically this nigga was like, no, get out of my restaurant. Fast food, I don't know about restaurant, but the intercom just turns off. And at this point I'm like, Melvin gotta be pissed off, especially since he's the only one that's not off the juice. This nigga probably just wanted food like the rest of us. But no, everything's ruined. And this nigga looks me dead in my eyes and he goes, next, I'm never getting food with you again. And I'm like, bro, it's 4 other niggas in this car doing stupid shit. Stop it. And we ended up having to go back to campus. We settled for damn Checkers right across the street from my dorm at the time. And bro, that Checkers was peculiar as late at night, bro. That shit is peculiar. You be seeing the most strange characters come through that Checkers. But you know, it's okay. We got our food eventually. We settled for Checkers. And somehow it still turned out to be yet another goated night for the sidebar ass niggas. Like, come on. Anyway, don't try any of this at home. Actually, really don't try any of this at home. Some of the shit, you feel me, niggas being off the juice is cool and all, but you know, don't try any of this at home. If you do, you feel me, nigga, maybe record that shit, nigga. Welcome to the garden, you gon' have to pardon me. It's a sad story, chocolate hit my homie artery. Just a week later, family won the fucking lottery. Kinda sick story, what the fuck they tryna plot on me? Welcome to the garden, you gon' have to pardon me.